Attention passionate Dallas Cowboys fans. Latest news. Something big is happening in the NFC East, and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on the Dallas Cowboys' path to another championship run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand, but before we dive in, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family, and let's help each other reach 8,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and fellow Dallas Cowboys fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, it is hard to ignore the buzz surrounding the Dallas Cowboys this season. There is a real sense of excitement, a feeling that something special might be unfolding, and much of that centers around one guy, Dak Prescott. You see, after the recent game against Washington, where the Cowboys absolutely dominated with a 44-22 victory, the conversation has shifted. Prescott's performance was nothing short of spectacular, and it has catapulted him into the MVP conversation in a way we haven't seen in quite some time. And honestly, for Cowboys fans, this is exactly what we've been waiting for, an opportunity to see our quarterback truly shine, silencing critics and proving that he is a leader capable of carrying this team to greatness. If you've been following Prescott's career, you know he has had his share of ups and downs, but this season he has been remarkably consistent, playing some of the best football of his career. Just think about his stat line in that game. 21 completions on 30 attempts, which is a solid 70% completion rate for 264 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an eye-popping passer rating of 130.4. That's elite level, my friends. It is the kind of performance that gets you into serious MVP discussions. And what's even more impressive, this marks his 4th straight game throwing 3 or more touchdowns. That consistency is rare, and it is a clear sign that Prescott is firing on all cylinders. Now, some might say, well, it is still early in the season, and sure, they'd be right. But let me tell you, the way Prescott has been playing, efficient, decisive, and fearless, makes it impossible to ignore. His recent ratings, often surpassing 124, just highlight how well he is executing the offense. And when you look at his touchdown-to-interception ratio, 16 touchdowns against only 3 interceptions, it is clear he is not just throwing for yards. He is doing so with precision and smart decision-making. The kind of quarterback play that can turn a team's fortunes around and elevate them to contender status. But it is not just about Prescott. The Cowboys' journey this season has been a roller coaster, especially on the defensive side. The team currently stands at 3-3-1, which isn't too bad, but it's not great either. The defense has struggled at times to contain opposing offenses, leaving many fans worried about how deep this team can go if those issues persist. However, in their recent game against Washington, we saw a different story. The defense stepped up when it mattered most, allowing Prescott and the offense to do what they do best, dominate. This kind of balance, an offensive machine working in tandem with a resilient defense, could be the key to unlocking a playoff run and maybe even more. And let us not forget about the impact that the recent performances are having on the team's chemistry and confidence. Prescott, being the leader, is setting a tone. His performance is rubbing off on the entire squad, boosting morale and confidence across the board. CeeDee Lamb, Prescott's standout receiver, has been vocal about the shift in narrative. Lamb mentioned how exciting it is to see critics quieted and acknowledge the weight that comes with being the quarterback for this franchise. It is a big burden, but one that Prescott seems to be carrying with a lot of poise and maturity. When your teammates start noticing that kind of leadership, it is a sign that the team is rallying around him and believing in the vision. Now, for all the fans watching, you might be thinking, yeah, but what about the rest of the season? Can Prescott keep this up? And that is a fair question. But if his recent form is any indication, he is on a trajectory to do just that. The consistency he has shown in completing passes, the ability to avoid costly turnovers, and the confidence he exudes in the pocket all point to a quarterback who is hitting his stride at just the right time. And if the defense can tighten up and play more like they did against Washington, the Cowboys could be looking at a very different picture come playoff time. But let us take a step back for a moment and consider the bigger picture. The NFC East has always been a fiercely competitive division. The Eagles, the Giants, and the Commanders, these teams are no pushovers. But if Prescott continues to play at this MVP caliber level, and if the Cowboys' defense can tighten up, they could not only win the division, but make a deep postseason run. That's the kind of momentum that can define a season, and it is exactly what Cowboys fans have been dreaming about. The team has talent, it has quarterback play, and now it's about consistency and execution. What is really exciting about all this is the potential for growth. Prescott is still relatively young in terms of NFL quarterbacks, and he is showing signs of becoming even more clutch and decisive. His leadership is palpable, and his calm under pressure is admirable. The coaching staff has emphasized the importance of staying focused and improving on the little things like red zone efficiency, third down conversions, and defensive stops. And if they can do that, many believe this team is primed for a serious playoff push. And let us not forget the historical context. The Cowboys have a storied franchise with a rich history of success, and every season brings new hope. Seeing a quarterback like Prescott rise to the occasion and take control of the offense gives fans renewed confidence that the glory days could be returning. The last few seasons have been marked by flashes of brilliance mixed with frustrating inconsistency. But this year, everything seems to be aligning. The offense is clicking, the defense is making crucial stops at the right moments, and the leadership is evident. Now just imagine the feeling if they keep this momentum going. If Prescott continues to play like he has been playing lately, and if the defense can find that extra gear, the playoffs are within reach, and the division might be ours for the taking. It is an exciting time to be a Cowboys fan, no doubt about it. We are witnessing a potential turning point. A season where everything could come together, and the team could reestablish itself among the league's elite. Before I wrap up, I want to touch on the importance of staying grounded but optimistic. The NFL is unpredictable, and a lot can change from week to week. But one thing is for sure, Prescott's recent performances have sent a clear message to everyone. This season isn't over, and the Cowboys are here to compete at the highest level. The fans, the players, the entire organization, everyone is riding this wave of momentum, and it is infectious. The NFC East could see a major shakeup if Prescott keeps playing like this, and that is exactly what we all hoping for. So, as we look ahead, keep an eye on how Prescott continues to develop, how the defense adjusts and improves, and how the team's chemistry evolves. Because if they stay on this path, the possibilities are endless. The Cowboys have the talent, the leadership, and the resilience to make this season special. And I, for one, am beyond excited to see where this journey takes us. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now, let's continue with the big reveal. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What is your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe Prescott is finally hitting his prime? Are you confident that this team can sustain this level of play and make a real playoff push? Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cowboys. This season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory, and your voice helps keep the conversation alive. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news because, let us be honest, this is just the beginning. The road to another championship could be closer than we think. Thanks for sticking with me, Cowboys Nation, and as always, go Cowboys.